Now you see, one more slide which I want to show you on this is, what are the obstacles to your happiness on the individual front? What is it that is causing this kind of a negative mood in your mind? So pay attention to this slide. You see, the very first cause, the obstacle to your happiness, is alienation of mind from its source, which means there is no idea about how I am functioning. Normally, people do not have any idea of Atman or self or anything like that. They just know something is happening in their mind. So alienation of mind from the self is the preliminary, the very first basic cause for all unhappiness. Second cause is all the emotional turmoil in your mind in the form of emotional insecurities, right? The third cause is mind conditioned into negativity due to wrong habits. See, like for example, there is something called perfectionism, which means you are doing something, wanting something to be done to perfection where it is not required. There are people of this type, you know, who will destroy themselves to perfect some silly thing which was not required anyway. So where are you giving your attention, your energies? That becomes very important. And then they will keep commenting on people who are not as perfectionist as they are. To what outcome, you never know. Try to see this in your own practical life, how it works. Then there is what is called social comparisons, which means jealousy, inferiority. These are again causes for negativities in your mind. These are all obstacles to your happiness. Then materialism, which means judging everything by the pleasure it gives you. Pleasure is not even happiness, but you are judging everything by that. So this is another level which puts your mind into negative states. And then maximizers, that is want more even when satisfied, greedy people basically, unable to enjoy the present moment. They do not live in the present at all. Anything you give them, they will ask for what next. And then they are people who have no sense of gratitude also many times. See, if this basic sense of gratitude is not there, I will come to that when I discuss happiness with you, is not there, you will never be satisfied. So all these are the causes for the emotional insecurities, negativities in your mind. Small causes they are, but they can create huge whirlpools in your mind. And please see this, a self-alienated mind will remain unhappy no matter how positive its content. This is the core cause for depression, which means from within yourself you have no sense of yourself apart from your mental world, your thoughts. You are never able to still the mind. See, this is a huge quantum leap into your being, your ability to objectify thought. Once you get a hold over this through the practice of yoga, your mind will not suffer this self-alienation. It is always stable and balanced, so your thoughts have a very stable platform on which to perform. So it will not be unstable and unhappy, the mind. This can only be generated by stilling the mind periodically. That is why yoga. Otherwise, self-alienated mind constantly. And remember a few more very practical things which I have put there. You do not have to be in the same room to catch someone's stress. Isn't this true? It is transmittable by email, text and social media. Emotions are contagious online. Constantly you are exposing yourself to the media. Next class I will be telling you something about mirror neurons, a very important neurophysiological aspect of the brain. You actually mirror those emotions into yourself and experience them. So your mind can suffer very unstable states. That is why control at every level is recommended. If you want to manage your mind well, you must keep it well, isn't it? If I want to preserve something, don't I give care and attention to it? Now you want to preserve your mind. Shouldn't you give care and attention to it? It is the most important thing. It can, I told you, become a gold mine or a waste paper basket, a dustbin. What you want to make it, it will become that. वो कल्पवृक्ष का एक स्टोरी है ना, you might have heard of it in our culture. There is a very nice story. A man was walking in a forest and very tired, and he suddenly came upon a tree, and sat down in its shade. Now he was so restless and tired, he thought, oh, if only I had a glass of water, and suddenly a glass of water appeared there. Then he thought, oh, if only I had some food, and food appeared there. He was under a kalpavriksha, a wish fulfilling tree. So whatever he wished, it was coming. So he said, now if I had a bed to rest, and a nice wonderful bed came there, and he was resting and eating all this. Then suddenly he thought, what if a tiger appeared here now when I am living so beautifully? And a tiger appeared and ate him up. What they are trying to say is, mind is like that kalpavriksha. A well developed mind is actually a wish fulfilling tree. Whatever you want, it will produce, it will make it happen. Because, so basically learn how to handle your mind. It is your kalpavriksha or it is your garbage heap. Anything you can make it.